I've always been a little bit of a no-nonsense chick.
So what was Dad's reaction when he saw Hunter?
So he is very, I think, happy about the fact that I'm just glad that I have his blessings with me always.
So talking about your two kids, who's the naughty one?
My younger daughter, Miraya, she's quite naughty.
Older one is much more.
Older one is very emotional.
Esha Deol on ETimes. Esha, welcome. And so good to see you after a very, very long time.
Thank you. It's always good to see you in person, Vicky.
How was it facing the camera?
I mean,
such a big show like Hunter, an ensemble of cast, and you right there in the center with a very prominent role as a journalist. How was it?
it was wonderful. It was, I think it hit the nail on the spot. The character that I played, Divya, it was something that I really loved her when I heard the script, and I said, I want to do this. Because she has so many layers, and there's a graph to her which is solid. And it was a wonderful setup. It was with an entirely new team, but of course with Anna. And just being back to work is something that I love, because I feel like back home. I missed it. I really missed it a lot.
So you said the script drew you to it, but were there any other roles in the recent past which you said no to?
Yeah, I mean, I do say no, because I feel there is, over the years, not just as an actor but as a human being also, there's a certain maturity and a certain sensibility that you want a certain thing that you're doing in life to match your mentality. So I am picking and choosing stuff which I know I'm going to enjoy doing, and I'm going to be passionately doing it, not just going and working for the sake of working. No.
आप हो किधर? मतलब मुझे समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा है कि why have you stopped working? Can I literally say that?
No, I've not stopped working. I mean, you know, I had babies, almost, you know, I had 2 pregnancies. I have 2 daughters now, and I think they are of an age where I can get back to work, and that's exactly what I've done.
Yeah, I saw you in Hunter. We are coming to that. But you know, I'm talking right from the period from 2012. Babies came in 2017.
No. You keep a tab on me, and how?
Come on, that's
More than myself, you know what I'm doing.
that's my job.
Yeah.
So why you slowed down? What's the reason?
I mean, you know, I got married in 2012, and I think I was enjoying that phase of being in love and a new bahu and everything. And I did do roadies in 2015, but that's about it. And then I took up 2 short films and I did. So it was, I mean, I myself don't know why.
Were you not sufficiently ambitious? This question has bothered me quite a bit in your career, that why is Esha Deol not striving further and further?
I think the fact that I'm back, and I call this my second innings, and I'm back to work, should answer your question about how ambitious I am.
I like that, because many actors, you know, refuse to term it as second innings.
Yeah,
They
no,
say,
it
"Come
very
back
much
nahi
is
hai."
my second innings. Hello. I'd be lying if I said otherwise. It is, I mean, and why not? I love reinventing myself by nature. I mean, I'm a Scorpion, and I think we love the whole process of reinvention, and it's something we thrive on, and it's like a challenge, and it keeps me going.
You did a lot of action in the show. Now, this is something which we haven't seen before. This was something new to you also. Was it tough?
I mean, it's something that people have not seen me doing before, but I am someone who's been very pro-action, who's got hobbies like kickboxing for over many years. I do it as a passion, as a hobby, and it helps when you pick up a role like this, because
The
all that,
flexibility
yeah,
and-
the flexibility, the back kicks, just your body language, and somewhere I think, as a human being, I think more with, uh, punches and kicks.
Yeah.
Generally in life, I don't do it, but I think.
Elaborate.
I think there's, there are so many women like me who have a very, we look very feminine. There is a certain delicateness that we can bring to the table with the way we function and walk and talk. But there are some women who think a little more hard core, and I think that way, and it reflects in a character that I play. Because as Divya, what she did is something that I would do if I were her. Like, you saw the show, and I wanted to do much more to that person in the end than what I was given to do. If I had to do it in real life, I would have gone all out.
So Isha Deol is implying that I won't take nonsense from anybody.
No, I don't think I do, and I think everyone knows that in the industry and otherwise. And why not? I mean, not in a bad way, it's not hurting anyone. I think as women, there is a certain dignity we live with and self-respect, and we need to maintain that in every aspect of our life, in every relationship of our life.
Has it been like this right from childhood?
What?
Or did this inculcate somewhere
What?
when you entered Bollywood?
What?
That I won't take nonsense from anybody.
I've always been a little bit of a no-nonsense chick from back in the day, and it just, what you are can't change as much in whatever circumstances you are put in. Your basic lining in life, your basic DNA, your basic, there are few ethics that as human beings we like to embrace and follow, which we are brought up with and literally born with. And I think that's something that keeps us going.
So what's the
We're getting very philosophical, no?
It's getting interesting, but
Oh.
I'm changing it for you.
No, you can. I love giving gyan.
I'll come back to it. Post Hunter, what's the plan? I mean,
Post-
you want to do web shows, you enjoyed it so
See,
much,
I-
or you want to go again all out
So,
on the
I
screen?
mean, I'm someone who thinks from her heart. If there is a script and my role in it is something that interests me, I would take it up and do it. Hunter really interested me. The way it was going to be showcased. It's a very massy story with a very emotional angle to it. There's a lot of emotional depth to the story, but it's short. It's an action thriller. It's shot in a very cool, classy way, very Japanese anime, Sin City, that kind of a vibe with nostalgic music. So this combination was totally new to me, and I had a deep feeling inside that it's going to work, and it did. So I'm glad about that. So now what I pick up and choose again is not necessary that I'm only wanting to do a web series or only wanting to do films. I think these two are hand in hand now for any artist, because they are being made simultaneously. So right now I'm actually shooting for a film called Main with Amit Saad. He's the first guy I'm working with. For me, he's from the newer lot, so it's interesting. It's nice, very nice to work with them.
Yeah, you're right. The lines are quite blurred between the web shows and the movies. Now, it's not much of a difference. Even big actors you see doing web shows.
Yeah.
But do you also subscribe now to the fact that even some senior actors have started saying, that 3 hours ka film nahi, shota hona chahiye, 2 hours, or web shows give you that, leeway to watch it half an hour, 1 hour, and
It's convenient.
That 3 hours sitting in a theater is diminishing. Do
Yeah,
you
now
also
no,
subscribe to
which
that?
movie is there for 3
You
hours?
also feel that way?
Now which movies are made for 3 hours?
I
That is
agree.
long back.
Yeah,
now
but do
2
you
hour,
also-
15 minutes is good, no?
Yeah. Do you also like it that way?
I mean, I love watching movies in the theatre. At the same time, I feel watching your web series or shows or films on OTT platforms is very convenient. So if you enjoy, if you're a film buff, you're going to enjoy both. You can't be biased to either. Because they both are flourishing and the cinemas are back to where they belong.
I'm talking about the length. Does the
Length?
length matter to you when it's getting longer?
You know, it can be something which could even go on for 3 hours, but that it has to be so interesting that you're hooked onto it. Like an Avatar is a very long film, I think. Am I right? But it was, you don't feel that you're sitting for 3 hours. So if it's something like that, then you don't mind sitting and watching, no?
Like most of your dad's films, like most of your mom's
Yeah,
films.
I mean, those days they made big long films, but they were like, that's got its different magic.
Yeah, you felt that, matlab, end ho gayi. Kyun ho
Haan,
gayi?
haan.
So what was dad's reaction when he saw Hunter?
So he is very, I think, happy about the fact that he's seeing me doing what he does best. And that's something that has, you know, when any father sees something that they do really well and they see their child do that, that's going to bring them happiness. So that's that. And I think his blessings are there with me today. He even tweeted to a tweet of mine, and I'm just glad that I have his blessings with me always. And my mom.
What did she say?
She used to still watch it.
Hmm.
She is on the run. I mean, she's traveling all the time. So she's watched a couple of episodes. I think by tonight she will finish watching the entire show, and that's when she will give me her feedback.
We spoke about, rather I mentioned about their films, which we always wanted it longer and longer. Tell me your best film, best movie they did together.
See, they have done so many films together, which I think public loves watching. So I have watched almost every film of theirs together. So I would say all of them. I don't have one particular favorite film of theirs. Whether it's Raja Jani or your Sita or Geeta or Tum Hasi Main Jawan. There's so many. As a kid, you're going to enjoy watching your parents together.
Your best film till date?
Of mine?
Yeah.
Oh God. I mean, I can't be biased because I think each film has given me something to me as a human being. There is, whenever you play a particular character, there is something you take away from her. So there have been certain performances that I've done which have given me certain values to, human beings, understanding what a human being may go through. So each character has given me something. The ones that would takeaways in a big way would definitely be Na Tum Jano Na Hum, Ankahi. Of course, Dhoom is a cult. People have loved me in it. So the love I've received from that film is immense and still continues today. So it's great. Even Yuva, there was that simplicity and that naughtiness to that character. So these are fun characters to be.
That was a lovely film.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. And even No Entry being such a innocent wife. I mean, I'm married today. I know, so many friends of mine are married. So there was so much innocence to her character, but she knew what her husband was doing. But still, she loved him so much.
That's a fun film.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. So talking about your two kids, who's the naughtier one?
My younger daughter, Miraya. She's quite naughty. She reminds me of me when I was a kid.
Oh. And the older one is much more.
Older one is very emotional. She's very sensitive, very sensible. She is the older sister, and she really looks after the younger one very well.
Okay. And mom and dad as grandparents?
Oh, they are wonderful, and they spoil the kids. And they are wonderful grandparents. Even Bharat's parents and mine. I mean, grandparents are a blessing, I mean, I remember my bond with my grandmom was so strong. And I mean, and to have that, we get that so easily in our country, we should respect that and value that. They are all your family, so when grandparents are in the picture, you must really respect it and treasure it.
Have you kept in touch with your colleagues down the line? I mean, the ones that you worked with earlier?
Of course, I'm in touch with a few of them who were in touch with me always and earlier also. So we are in touch, and some of them are coming back to working, and you know, so it's great. It's nice to be in touch and have that connection.
Yeah, I saw Tushar at the screening. I mean,
Yeah,
he's
of course.
always there for you.
Yeah, of course, he's always there for me. I'm always there for him, and it's just these certain bonds, and there's so much we've all, you know, spent so many days on sets together, and the mentality matches. So that's lovely.
Who else is in touch apart from Tushar?
So there's of course Fardeen and Zayed, who came even for my birthday party, and they are also coming back to films.
Yeah.
Both of them, and they've all been loved a lot, and they are, you know, so I'm so glad that they are somewhere stepping back into where they belong.
Yeah, it's good to see both of them coming
Yeah,
back.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's like family show.
Yeah, yeah.
In touch with Ritik and Na Tum Jano Na Hum.
Na tum jano na hum. But I watch his movies and he's great.
Thank you, Isha. Thank you
Thank
so much
you.
for this lovely interview.
Thank
It
you.
was really great watching you, and we want to see a lot more of you.
Thank you so
and I'm
much.
saying this on behalf of many, many people, trust me.
Thank you.